Hi everybody, welcome to another addo-free video.
No, Chris, we're going in the Tesla.
Yeah, but it's still in that situation. I probably would have gone straight. To be honest, I felt like putting my hands up, going, "It's not me, it's not me, it's not my fault." All right, Ian, do you know I've driven around 20 EVs and I've never driven a Tesla.
Well, you're not driving one today.
So yeah, I'll never get to know what the experience is like. So.
Well, you drive a little bit, just
Yep.
if you drive us out.
So
That's it,
am I already in reverse?
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
So, okay, so.
And don't forget it's one pedal driving.
Yep. I like one pedal driving.
Do you?
I absolutely do. Yep. Yeah. So, I don't know if you've seen a video, but I went to the racetrack in Western Sydney, and they had an EV day with like maybe 20 cars on the racetrack that you could choose to drive, and it was a weekday, so it was a Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't a very popular event, so I actually could jump out of one car, jump straight in the next car. So I drove a lot of very nice EVs on the racetrack, and
So who has got their seatbelt on?
Oh, that'd be son. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yep. Sorry.
So I got to drive some very nice cars on the racetrack, and one of the best ones was the Polestar 4 Performance.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, well, yeah. From a race car, like what was best on the track, I liked that one the most. But the car I was most impressed with was the Zeekr 009, the People Mover. Absolutely incredible car.
Yeah.
I reckon it went around the racetrack as good as a Polestar 4. It was incredible. It's whatever they've done to that suspension, it's so smart. When you go into the corner, like, it will load up the car, so the car doesn't even lean in the corners. Like, I was going really fast in this thing. It's nearly 3 ton, and it was going around the track like a race car. It was incredible.
And how much are they?
They're 135,000.
And how many people can it take?
Oh, I think. So it's got the 3 rows of seats. That's an easy 6, because the second row is like captain's chairs, sort of two-person captain chair, which is super comfortable. But I'm not used to driving these low cars, Ian. I don't really speed humps and things don't really bother me much, but I know that some cars are quite low.
Okay, so we'll just stop here.
Yep.
So when it's doing self-driving, it's really quite, it can be a little bit scary. Just relax.
Yep.
Don't worry about trying to grab the steering wheel. You won't need to.
Yep.
The problems it has is sometimes it gets into the wrong lane for a turn.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it gets into the wrong lane, and school zones won't affect you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all you have to do is grab the steering wheel, put the brake on, just exactly like cruise control to get out of it. Okay?
Yep.
So all we do is just push this on, and we do this. Take your foot off the brake, and off we go.
Okay. So.
No, don't touch anything.
Okay. I've touched the accelerator, so.
Yeah, so it doesn't know what you do.
Yep.
Yeah, just give the accelerator a push just to get it going, because it got a bit confused at which. So why is it not going? Okay, here we go.
There we go. Oh wow. So there you go. First time driving a Tesla, and it's going to drive me. So
don't worry about taking corners and that. It will absolutely
nail it.
Far better than you can imagine.
Yeah, wow.
And I've given it permission to go 5% above the speed limit.
Oh yeah, very good. Yeah, well, it's an eerie feeling having a car drive by itself. So it's pretty amazing though for my first drive in a Tesla. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Oh, well, we haven't done anything tricky yet, but it's pretty impressive. What about private roads?
It uses the cameras to work out where to go.
Yeah. So
as long as it's got a destination, it'll find its way there.
Yeah. So how is it that Tesla's able to sort of change to a right-hand drive country so quickly, where the Chinese aren't even bothered to even try. Outside of China, they don't want to. As far as I know, so far they're not going to even try full self-driving in any other country besides China. What's the difference there with Tesla and China, do you think?
Well, I think there's a big difference in the technology. So the Tesla's all about the brain, and it's saying we want to be able to drive anywhere. Where I think the other approach, a simpler approach, is where we say, okay, you can drive from here to here. We'll map the road out and we'll work out exactly what. But I don't know. I
don't know how.
The Chinese could surprise us, and BYD could bring one out tomorrow.
Yeah.
You never know with the Chinese.
Well, they got 100,000 engineers. I'm sure that's more than Tesla has. But
yeah, it's a bit like how many engineers does it take to change a light bulb?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
it's 50 and 53.
Yep.
So are you still nervous?
Yeah, no, I think it probably takes 5 minutes before you accept the fact that you don't need to drive the car anymore. Something that has been ingrained in you since you got your license, that you have to drive the car, and now all of a sudden you don't have to drive anymore. You just need to. Oh, what do I need to do? And if something goes wrong, put my foot on the brake.
Nothing's going to go wrong.
Yeah. That's all I have to do.
Yeah, it's exactly like if it was in cruise control.
Yeah.
So it doesn't believe that blinker.
Right.
Yeah, it does, because you see how it could see that it was turning.
Oh, wow. I wonder if it picked up the second car.
Oh, yeah.
It would have.
Yeah, it
right.
absolutely does, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it definitely picked up the second car.
But
it realised the second car can't go through the first car.
Yeah, but it's still, in that situation, I probably would have assumed that second car would have gone straight.
Yeah, but this one would have beaten it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's clear that the car is blocking the car behind and that it's turning. So it's free to go, and there's just no way that second car could have interfered.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So you still got that. So that its reaction time is kind of quicker than most humans would.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you got that.
How are you going back there, son?
It's okay.
Yeah.
The human is driving.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I don't feel like any. It's very relaxed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's a pretty good driver. Probably better than I drive. So.
Yeah, I went to Byron Bay in it.
Yeah.
And it was just great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
I've got a friend who has a Tesla. He bought it. Must have been about 3 or 4 years ago. He bought hardware 3.
Oh.
And he paid the $10,000 extra to get full self-driving.
It's awful, yeah. But he'll get 14. He'll get 14 light.
Yeah, so he's hoping to get it around July or something or other.
Yeah, and it's better than this is 13.
Yeah.
So his will be better than this.
Right.
But then I'll be getting 14, and that's even better again.
Yeah.
But his ability to drive is unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Like I said,
its ability to navigate is rat shit. So, because it goes by Google Maps.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've used Google Maps.
Yeah, plenty of times. Yeah.
And it takes you the wrong way sometimes.
Yep.
Well, if it takes you the wrong way,
yeah,
the self-driving does too.
So, so it's moving over from the lane because of the bike rider, keeping its 1 meter distance or whatever.
It does that.
Yeah. Oh, this is definitely the future of cars. I can't see when our. Yeah.
So if you put the blinker on, you're telling it to change lanes.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And now it will change lanes.
There you go.
So you only do that if like sometimes you're on a highway and you want to be in a particular lane.
Yeah.
And sure. It'll choose lanes for you.
Yeah.
But it's just who wants which lane.
Yeah, I do. So with my car, I have the autonomous cruise control, Ian, and you might have remembered that in a situation like we just went through there, it would. Yeah, you got to get out of sport mode because sport mode's quite violent. But it'll brake really hard. It won't be smooth like this. It'll stop, but but the braking has no finesse,
Yeah.
so to speak. So yeah, this is like the best chauffeur you could possibly employ. so
I see more of a co-pilot.
yeah.
Yeah. But it does drive very smoothly. Corners very smoothly.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've never been in a car that's driven this smoothly before. So it's better than any driver that I've ever driven with. So and it's better than what I can do. So it's got to be the future. So
I think China has a taxi. They always like self-driving taxis.
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
And America's got them as well.
Yeah.
And Tesla, this same software, no, the version 14, I think, is what they're using in Austin for the robo-taxis.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So when that comes to Australia, we'll have the same software and the same car, the same hardware as the autonomous robo-taxis.
Yeah, no, it's a big question about what do people want out of a car. Do they want to be able to drive the car themselves, or would they prefer to be driven around? So
yeah, so there's a subtle argument there. So a lot of people say, I like to drive. I see it more than just its ability to drive you around. I think it's just so much safer, not for you, but for the other road users. It'll never cut a bike off. It'll never pull out in front of a car. It will never be hit by a car going through a red light, because before it takes off at a green light, it makes sure there's no idiots running the red light.
So from an insurance perspective, so you would have to say that
well, I think it's safer for the other. I think it's not only safe for you, the driver, but it's safer for the other road users.
Right.
So when you say, no, I want to drive, it's like saying, I'm not,
your premium's going up.
I don't care about everybody else. I want to drive.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah. So do you think it'll come a time where the car will say, okay, you want to drive, okay, we got an insurance premium for Tesla full self-driving for driving the car all the time. If you take that feature off, your insurance is going to go up. Do you think that's something that could possibly happen?
In version 14, they brought out a new feature, and the feature is a percentage of the time. So you decide to change lanes.
Yeah. Wow. Next to a truck too. Woo. Yeah.
So there's a new feature in 14, and what it does is it tells you the percentage of the time you're on FSD.
Yeah.
And I think what that is provided you more than 90% of time on FSD or 95 or whatever it is, then there won't be a problem. Because there'll always be times when you need to drive.
Yeah. So how long have you had full self-driving for?
3 months, yeah.
3 months?
Yeah, so I paid for the full self-driving.
Yep.
So I got it on the 28th of September.
Yep.
So it's gone, it was going to go there.
Yeah, realise there's a car beside me. Yep. Very clever. Yeah. That's a common miss with a lot of drivers, the old blind spot.
Yeah.
So no more blind spot misses.
Well, we're driving along, and I didn't see it, but there was a car beside us. It was back further than that one.
Yeah.
And I saw it on the video, because I had it on video.
Yeah.
And the car just pulled over. It was just going to run us off the road. And this thing just so quickly put the blinker on and changed lanes.
Yeah. All right, Ian, so you've had your full self-driving for 100 days, say for instance, and out of those 100 days, how many days have you chosen to drive the car yourself?
Well, I really haven't. I've had it on full self-driving all the time, except when I don't like the way it's going.
Yeah.
So then I take over for that. So I was doing some Ubering.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of Ubering for self-driving, and I'll give everybody the option to have it on or not. And there were 2 people that wanted it off.
Ah, okay. So yeah,
because both of them didn't like Elon Musk.
Right, but as an owner of a Tesla, you're like 1% or less that you would want to drive the car. I'm just trying to get an understanding of do people still enjoy driving cars, or would they, or as an owner, do you go, well, hey, I don't want to drive cars anymore. I just want the car to drive me.
No, I still want to be able to drive the car.
Yep.
And I still like driving the car.
Yep.
But there's something fascinating about watching the car drive itself.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite seductive.
Mm.
And
Yeah, no, I'm totally impressed. Like, I would say, and that's what cars I'm driving to Sydney. I don't want to drive. I just want to sit back and be a passenger for 10 hours or whatever. So, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's kind of like really. It's like, I don't know, being like being almost like an aeroplane where you don't have to. You don't have to think about anything. You don't have to do anything. Like.
But Ian, can you sleep while you're driving?
No. There's a camera up here, and it's watching you.
Oh.
And it makes sure that you're paying attention.
Oh.
Now, this is what I mean by in the wrong lane. Now, if this was a vacant road, it'd have no problem getting off.
Yeah.
But because of all these cars, it still is a lane changing too late.
It's going to try.
So we'll just see where. No, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I'll turn the blinker on. I'll just force it to go over.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. You just got to watch out for that.
So because the traffic was full of.
Well, sometimes people don't let you in.
Yeah. Because I did notice in the revision mirror, this guy wanted to get into our lane, and the Tesla wanted to get into his lane, but it wouldn't do it because it's too close for an obstruction. But.
So yeah, this one, when you stop somewhere, you set the threshold.
We'll let it make a mistake here. So it's got to turn left. But see how it's in the wrong lane?
Yeah. Does it know it's in the wrong lane?
No,
already?
it doesn't, because this map says it can turn left here. Look, see?
Yeah.
So it's got it wrong.
Mm.
So we have to do that, but it won't accept it.
Yeah, because it's not a broken line, so it's going to reroute. I
don't know where it's going now.
Yeah.
It's not even following.
Oh, it's going to.
It's not even following the.
Yeah. Well, there you go. This is. There you go. He knows he has to do a U-turn somewhere, but where's it going to do it? Yep. Yeah. I've got I'm pretty sure I've got a constant smile on my face here. As a tech enthusiast, this is like the.
It's pretty wild. Isn't
it? This is like the peak of tech.
And no matter how many times you watch a video of it, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, so it's kind of it's like entering a new era, like of car driving ownership or whatever it is now. We're into the age now that cars aren't going to be, well, probably I'd be like you. I'd go, well, if I've got full self-driving, I'm only going to want to drive the car 1% of the time because I'm pretty much a commuter for work. So do I want the car? Would I want to drive the car to work to enjoy that? No way. I'm going to let the car drive me. I'm going to
But remember when I was tossing up between this and the Seal?
Yeah.
And I was also tossing up about just getting a Y, and I ended up getting this because it drives so much better.
Yeah.
I really like the way this drove.
Sure, it's more of a go-kart.
And then what do? I get full self-driving and don't drive.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So the other issue with the self-driving is it's doing 53 to 50 zone, that's fine.
Yep.
But if I was driving along here, I'd be doing 60, 65.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so it's a bit slow.
So I don't know if everybody knows the secret, but from what I understand, if you're using radar, it's like 10% plus 5Ks over the limit. That's where you get a ticket if it's not a red light camera.
Sorry, what is it?
It's so this was a long time ago. I knew some police and they said, well, the radars are set 10% over the limit plus 5Ks. So
10%?
10%, yeah. So if you're doing 60, you get 66, and then 5, 71. It'll book you at 71.
Oh.
Why did that guy look at the car for? Did it make a sound or something to know?
No.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably the camera on top.
Yeah.
So what that beeping was, so whether you're driving or self-driving, the underlying emergency braking system is still running.
Yeah.
So even though this is full self-driving, it was telling the full self-driving, no, you're too close to that side.
Ah, right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, from the way the car drives, it looks like it's pardon me. It looks like it's within 5 centimeters of the perfect alignment between the road. Like,
Yeah.
as a normal driver, as a human driver, you can't always do that. Like,
No,
look
but
at this guy.
it also doesn't do it very rigidly either.
Yeah.
Now, you know how you came through here? I hate coming out here because you've got to look back and you can't see, but this thing doesn't matter because it's got cameras that knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
It's really smooth acceleration.
Yeah, no, it's superb. Yeah, like I said, it's the best Uber driver you'll ever have. So I reckon if you're going to complain about this driving, well, there's nothing to complain about. It's absolutely perfect.
You saw the bike up there and it changed lanes?
Ah, okay, wow. Yeah, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, it's just coming into view now, but I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's not what it is. See far more than that.
Yeah,
This is just for your entertainment.
Yeah. No, it's quite polished, I have to say. He's got some smart engineers working for him, I'll be on.
We'll go find
Are you interested in going and have a look at the Denza, Ian?
Yeah,
I want you to get your opinion. Do you reckon they're open today?
Not today, they won't be.
Yeah, okay.
But you're up here for a while, aren't you?
Yeah.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm going to Brisbane, but yeah, I'm going to see a guy who modifies. I don't know if you follow some of the BYD stuff, but he buys a lot of crash damaged cars, pulls them apart, and works out how they work. And he's actually modified the four-wheel drive system in the Shark 6 to make it actually better. And they've taken it off road, and he's modified it and to make it more like diff locking and all that sort of stuff, more capable off road.
Wow!
And yeah, he's a cluey boy.
and he's bought the Shark, has he?
He's bought wrecked ones, but he's bought damaged ones. And one of the other YouTubers from Melbourne actually smashed his car on that beer o'clock hill. I don't know how much you're into the.
No, what happened?
Yeah, so it's an extreme off-road course, like a 30-40 degree hill with full of huge rocks, and it's a bit of a contest to see if you can get your car up there. And he actually went up too fast and slammed the chassis into some of the rocks, so it did some damage to the car. And I guess he thought, well, what the hell? Let's just do a modification on this car. So yeah, I don't really follow him all that well, but I know of this person, Francisco. If you're watching, hello. You do have followers. So yes, it's too bad it's not a nice sunny day because this area is really beautiful. But what's going on here? Ian? What's all this roadworks here?
This is the light rail.
Light rail.
Yeah,
That's a word I find very mysterious. Do we need light rail, Ian? In your opinion?
I think along this Gold Coast, yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a tourist strip, which is like 30 kilometres.
Yep.
And there's lots of tourist spots all the way down to 30 kilometres. It's very difficult for people to go.
Yeah.
Around, but all they have to do is jump on the light rail and they're there. So in this case, I think it's good.
Yeah. So you wouldn't think like having a bus this size that's battery operated and fully automated, would that be a better solution, do you think? Or do you think it's worth investing in this sort of...
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Probably the buses would be smarter.
Yeah. Because I don't know how much it costs to put this stuff in, but it looks expensive. The infrastructure cost must be astronomical.
I believe it's $3 billion.
$3 billion. Yeah. So, I wonder how many Tesla Model 3s you could buy for $3 billion in. What would that be? Let's see. Let's do some quick maths. 50 grand a pop. So 100 grand. So $1 million is 100 grand is 2. So 20 for $1 million.
Yep.
And then it's
2,000.
And
20,000.
3 billion is 3,000. So 3,000, and we already.
Yeah.
What did we say? 100.
Yeah.
So you could run.
Yeah, okay.
You could run a lot of Model 3s up and down this road for free.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it might cause a lot of traffic though. But
Oh, not really.
yeah,
Just have a dedicated lane for the Teslas.
yeah, a Tesla lane. Interesting. Yeah, that's yeah. So if
You sound really relaxed now.
yeah, well, I don't even feel like I've got a driving job to do. I can just pump ideas from my head and not think about driving. So yeah, you do lose the ability to want to concentrate. So you realise that hey, I'm not involved in this, so just let the car take over. So what was that? Like how many minutes? Say in 20 minutes, and you're kind of going, well, okay, my job's no longer required.
Yeah. Pretty crazy stuff. So you like the Denza, right?
It's not really my cup of tea, to be honest, because I like full EV, but I just look at what I think is going to happen to the market. Like, are these cars capable of taking over Prado and Land Cruiser? And in my opinion, Prado and Land Cruiser have no contest. They're just going to be wiped off the face of the.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I'm not the general buying public. I'm a bit more pro Chinese cars, pro technology than a lot of people, and especially this four-wheel drive market. A lot of people are very. Toyota's had 50 years of super reliable cars, so that takes a lot to topple.
They've certainly got a lot of following, the Toyotas.
But yeah, just getting in these in the Denza and getting into a Toyota is like 10, 15 years of what I consider 10 or 15 years behind in a technology point of view. I really don't see.
So do you you drive a lot of EVs? You test drive a lot? Do any of them make you want to sell your BYD? Or are you not allowed to?
Yeah, no, I'm allowed to. As you know, buying and selling cars is not good for your pocket. Pardon me, but yeah, the one I'm most fascinated about, Ian, if I probably changed, I really like the Zeekr 7X. That's a amazing car for the price. I reckon that's the one I would change to. But I'm more of an SUV sort of guy, so that's kind of got me interested. But yeah. Are we phoning Ian?
Hello.
Hello.
How you going?
All right. How's the mystery meeting in the middle of nowhere?
So this is Ian from Infinite. Is it
One Finite Planet,
One
isn't
Finite
it?
Planet.
Yeah.
I watch his channel all the time and just a mental block my age. Yeah, no, we're just Chris has been in the driver's seat and been driving for 20 minutes.
Hello from the Gold Coast, Ian.
Right.
Ian
Have
from
you done
Sydney.
any driving yet?
I've been driving the Tesla's been driving me for the last 20 minutes. And
That's what I meant by have you done any driving? Have you needed to do anything?
Yeah, I haven't. It's incredible, Ian. That's all I've got to say. Yeah. Oh. As we just go through a pedestrian crossing.
We did know. It
was thinking about it. Yeah.
And it wanted to see what those people were doing.
Yeah. I would have stopped, but anyway. Oh. But anyway, yeah, no, it's very polished. So, but yeah, like any new software or anything that's new, as Ian mentioned, the biggest problem is the ability for Google Maps to send it the right information. I think that's so.
Well, but you've just uncovered another one. The negotiation at a pedestrian crossing, which can quite often require faces looking at each other to negotiate.
Oh, well, it does. It does. It looked at those people and you could see that they weren't going to cross.
Yeah, but the people couldn't look at the car and see its intention from its facial expression. And your facial expression can't manipulate the car's response.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why when I drive, I'm very neutral.
Yeah.
I'm very neutral. But I've seen it stop for people and the people wave it and it gets going.
Wow. Yeah. To be honest, I felt like putting my hands up going, it's not me. It's not me. It's not my fault.
I do. I'm not 100% certain that means the car responded to its waving. You'd need to do a test for that. I mean, it's quite possible.
No, I see it all the time.
If not,
I've seen it lots
What's
of times. I've seen it lots of times.
Right.
Lots
but
and
I'd like
lots and lots
but
and lots of times.
what you and Chris should do together is a test where he repeats the exact same action and waves one time and another time, like puts up his head as a stop or something, sees the car.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm a bit fortunate. I work in AI with video cameras, so we use tracking, facial recognition for tracking, but the software's not quite as advanced as what Tesla is, if that's the case.
She stopped for this one.
Ah.
There you go.
Yeah, do you want to recap what happened there, Ian? Because I'm kind of lost. Stopped
I
it.
think I've sort of got it.
Yeah.
No. What happened then? There's this woman with a push bike, and she was going across the road.
Non-pedestrian crossing.
A non-pedestrian crossing, so it stopped for it.
Yep.
Then the person was undecided. Then another car came and turned in front of us. The person was still undecided, so the car just took off.
Right. Yeah, it's a very tricky one. I have a good friend who's very, very good at software as well, who has commented that he's just going to wait till all the other cars are self-driving, and then he can just drive on the assumption that they'll all just avoid him and he can do what he likes.
Yeah.
It is really hard, that negotiation aspect of where does it go, because it's really the negotiation aspect of driving that comes in at times is really hard, because it's hard to work out what we do. And of course it does sometimes break down.
So Ian, what you need to do is to have been in the car on the numerous times I've seen it do it. So it absolutely does decide on what the person. Now I agree that the person doesn't know what the car's going to do. The car's not going to go if there's any indication from that person that they're going to go. And if they look like they're not going to go, the car starts to go, and then the person starts to go, the car will immediately stop.
Yeah, I'm just discussing those difficult scenarios, not necessarily how good Tesla is at them or whatever, just some of the challenging scenarios.
Sure.
And I mean, a classic one is, I come up to a T intersection and I'm on the arm of the T, and there's a car wanting to turn right.
Mate, I'm just going to be doing something. Can you take over now?
Yep. Press the button.
Yep.
I don't want to take
Your
over
car?
here.
Yeah, just keep driving. So, the coffee shops and stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
So, we'll ring you back in a little while, mate. We're just trying to find a
No
parking
worries.
spot. All right.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, so well, probably not the right time to be.
So we'll just see. If we can just, oh, no, just turn left here.
Is that a spot?
No, I used to. Actually, clear.
Ian, can this car find parking and park itself?
Not very good. The new version can in America.
Look, I don't even look in my revision mirrors anymore. Actually, this is better.
You can probably go a bit closer. A bit closer. That's it. All right, let's turn all the cameras off.
I just wanted to say something in regards to what we were talking about when it comes to negotiation. Like, I've been in the situation where I go, oh no, I'm going to let you go, and the other person goes, oh, I'll let you go, and I go, no, I'll let you go. I'm pretty sure that Tesla is better at negotiating with people than I am. So I don't know, Ian's point of view, Ian O, as we call him. Yeah, I think the negotiation with Tesla is better than I can negotiate with people. So yeah, the only thing is it's trying to squish me, Ian. So.